Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with the Rude Man. We're back in Scotland. I can never pronounce it. Glenleathann? Glenleathann. I want to say Letham, and it's Lethan. Anyway, we're back. So, let's see. I added a corn dryer to my production here, so... And it looks like I got it lined up fairly well, that we can kind of just run in a straight line here and get to it. I don't have any corn to put it. Well, maybe I do. I can't remember. But I'll see if I do have some corn to put in it. But we're going to start off where we left off, which was... clearing that field, which I did. Let me do that. Hang on. Let me fly over there. Hi, Tim. Okay, so I finished taking out all the hedges here between these 3 fields. So now I'm going to plow all of these 3 fields into one field. So that's what we're going to do today. We got to plow this grass up. I'm debating if this is ready. Gosh, it is ready to harvest. I really should harvest it, I guess. This one's not. We can plow it. But I really should do that, I guess. I need the grass. I don't need it, but it might be kind of nice to have it. Hey, Scorp. AVC's good. Thank you. Andy, how are you? All right, so I guess I could do that. I didn't want to. I was just going to plow it under, but I'll go ahead and get the lion's share of it, I guess. This grass has grown here, too. I should cover it over with cement or something. All right, let's see here. Let me get this thing wound up. Several days of snow. Ouch. All right, now the thing is, the hedges are gone. So I haven't plowed these fields together yet. So they're still individual fields. At least I'm assuming that. So let's see what happens. I'm just going to hire a worker and see what happens, because I've got other work to do. So I'm just going to let it go. If I don't get every little stitch of grass, so be it. So let's see what he's going to do. All right, I'm just going to let it go. Let's get this stuff done here. Do I have the GPS running? Let's see. GPS. Is it on? Did I turn it off? Turned it off. There it is. Oh. It goes cruquero. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not it. Setup. We're going to do something like this. And plowing. All right, and then let's flop it around the other way. Looks like it's already set, so let's turn it on. All right. There we go. Okay, Lori, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well today, Lori.
All right.
All right. Scorpion's going to have some mead this bright and early today. So I went looking around for production. The map actually has quite a bit of production. It may not all be already in the game, though. I didn't find everything I thought that I would find. Let me show you here as soon as I get this done. Clean this up a little bit. So Scorpion got a bunch of snow on his map. I got mine turned off. Turned the deer off. There's too many deer. Getting ready for Robbie's play.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Tim. Okay, this grass has already been done, so I'm going to go ahead and plow it up. But let me show you what I was talking about. If we go to the production section here, which is not this. Here. Construction. If we go to construction and production, you'll see that this map. Okay, so these are mods that I have in here. Right here. All of these are mods that I have. If we go back, let's see here. Okay, so this corn dryer is mine. This grain mill is mine. Then it starts at Glenleathann. So this is a Glenleathann mod, and this one produces all these things over here. All of this stuff over here you can produce from this. So it's similar to the one that I put in that I showed you the other day. We'll look at it again, but this is a Glenleathann one that does biogas. And then we've got this one that is a sugar mill. This one is a tailor shop, so it makes clothing.
All right.
All right. What was that? JJ. How you doing, JJ? JJ's in the house. Jeremy, hello. How are you? Robbie's reciting a Robert Frost poem. Oh, that's cool. Is that today? You said you were getting ready for it? Okay, so then we've got another one for this map is a dairy. There is another dairy. There's two dairies. There is a grape processing unit. I did find that one. No, it was a raisin one. Tim's getting a new tractor. All right, so there's a cereal factory. There is a carpentry store or shop or manufacturing. There is grain mill. There is an oil mill. And then there is a spinnery. Then it looks like the spinnery makes fabric as well. So that's kind of cool. And then there's another bakery. Okay, now this is the farm production that I put in that looks just like the one that's actually already on the map. So that's kind of interesting. So anyway, like I say, there's quite a few that the map itself has available. I don't think it's all been placed down though, because I've been around the map and I've seen a few things, but not all of what I just showed you. So the other thing is that in production now we have extended things from the extended giant extension, I think. But I've got an extended oil, and then these are the ones that I put in here. coffee production. That, not the extended one. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the premium expansion. This is the premium expansion that adds some of these. A spinnery, a soup factory. So from the premium expansion, that's the DLC, I'm assuming, you now have a factory that'll make all these soups out of the red beets, the parsnips, the carrots, and potatoes. You can make soups. So there's a soup factory. There is a preserved food factory. So you can make preserves out of those new three new crops that we got. All right, there's a potato processing plant that makes potato chips. So this is part of the expansion as well. A dairy, a bakery, and anyway, it's not a terrible amount, but it's pretty decent. Ornelas boys. Yeah, I've already got that game. I've had that game for a while. John's in the house. Hello, John. So, yeah, with the expansion, we got some new production, too. Oh, God, don't do that. So that's interesting. I'll show you in a second. Let me get this guy going here. I'm just gonna let him go, and then I'll do some cleanup on the edges later on. Let me just get, because I'm running out of. I want to get that grass cut and picked up so that I can start working on some of these fields here. So I'm running out of time. Time is precious. El Precioso. Okay, so I'm just going to hire a worker to run this guy. Nose is itching again. All right, we'll let that go. And here's what I'm going to put this thing in high gear, and I'll show you. If we go down into this corner, we've got where you take the oil. So we've got, I think that's the potato chip. Is this a potato chip factory, or is this just a... It says Otis on it. I'm not quite sure what this is. Whether this is a grain thing or if this produces something. It must produce something. I guess I could look at it. All right, I'll go down and look at it and see what it says. It's a cereal factory, and you have to buy it. So, okay, so that's a cereal factory. And then there's the oil factory right here. I suppose I have to buy it too. Do I have any money left? Come on. My boots. Too fast to boots. It's only 80,000. I'll go ahead and pick that up, I guess. But there's the oil. That's why I say there's some production on the map, but not a terrible amount. We'll have to work on it. All right, what's John up to? Hi, Nicholas. John, doing good. John says he's doing good. Hellos all the way around. Hopefully not by a pail. Okay, so there's housing on this map mixed in with a little bit of production. Like, see, there's a little housing there, and then there's some production. There's the sugar mill. So we have a sugar mill. So I don't need to put a sugar mill in unless I don't like that one. Here is a spinnery. I'm not quite sure which one. We'll have to look at that. So there's a little bit of production there. Carrying on to this other side, we're going to run into a little bit more. I think this is a clothing factory. I can't tell. It's a bakery. So we have a bakery there. And again, some residential area here. There is that a dairy? There's a dairy. That's just the normal one. On this side, I don't see any production per se. All right, there's a gas station here, and there's that's a spinnery, and then we've got the raisin factory here. Some more residential. All right, and then down this way, some more residential, and then we've got the dealership here, big grocery store here, so that's a sell point, I'm guessing. And then more residential. All right, and then this is the animal farm that you actually start at when you set the map up. And we chose not to use this right at the moment. I still own it. I sold the property around it, but I still own the farm. So whenever I decide to buy some animals, I've already got farm to put them on. All right, what else have we got? So as you can see, there is some there's some production, but there's room for a lot more. What's this one? Okay, this one, that's the carpentry one. So we've got that if we're going to do any wood, which I don't plan on. The rest of this is all residential, it looks like. All right, we've got Golden Field Grain Mill. So there's a grain mill here. And then that's all out of bounds. That's out of bounds. This is a lumber mill, or I don't know what the hell this is. Livestock. Okay, here's your livestock stuff. And then there's another little farm over here. But so there's the biogas plant and a farmer's market. So we got a sell point there. We've got the grocery store over there, and that's about it. So there you go. There's not, of all that production I showed you, there's just a few things that are actually placed on the map. So if you want anything more, you have to place it. Like if I want to do potato chips, I'm going to have to place that. I don't have the cake. There is a bakery that makes cakes and stuff, but it's not, I don't know if it's that one we looked at or not. I'll just have to play with it. Anyway, let's get this stuff picked up. Let's get this guy going. He's stopped. Get out of the air here. Oh, he's stuck's what he is. Stupid hedges. All right, got to get the quicker picker upper. We're not going to be using that right away. Let's grab it. I sold the land and bought the farm. Alrighty, let's place this down, do that, pick up that grass that was left from before, and let's get this stuff picked up as quickly as we can so I can work this field. Oh man, what a day! What a day! Carol was traveling in town, so she bought me a drink. Oh, we jumped fields. Cute. All right, we'll go with that, I guess. I don't have to do all the grass. I just want to get as much of it as I can so that I can plow the field. So anyway, I got a Baja Blast. So soup du jour is a little early today. It's still Mountain Dew though. And it's sparkling, I can see it. And it's gonna make me feel like this. So everything's copacetic. So, I used to tell my kids they couldn't use a word if they couldn't spell it, but I don't know how to spell copacetic. I haven't got a clue. I could probably work it out, but hauling water for heifers that are on corn stalks. They're hanging from corn stalks, or they're eating corn stalks, or they're sleeping on it. 1,500-gallon tank. That's a pretty good sized tank. That'd be a lot of beer, Andy. You need a tank that size for brewing. Copacetic. Corpus Christi. Is that Texas? Corpus Christi, because it's damn hot down there. It's like hell hot in Texas. Without being in hell. Well, I don't know. I've never lived there. I've known quite a few people that have. I told Carol we should have moved there years ago. I'm too old to move now. I'm too old. It's funny, I was talking to somebody and then God tries to make it easy on you, because up here you don't necessarily always feel old. In your mind, as long as you have a healthy mind, you feel young.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't feel my age until morning, when I get up and I look in the mirror and I start counting the years from the wrinkles, and then I realize that I am old now. Other than that, most of the time I don't feel it. Well, I mean, I feel it physically in my bones, but I don't feel it up here. I watched a movie last night that I own that I haven't seen in probably 40 years, 40, maybe longer than that. I think the last time I watched it, I wasn't even married, so I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. It's a George C. Scott movie. George C. Scott was one of my favorite actors, and it's called They Might Be Giants. And George C. Scott plays the part of a lawyer and a judge, a well-respected judge, that when his wife died, he kind of lost it. And he lost all his memories, and he thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. And he's very rich, and his brother has went through all of his money, and he's trying to get his brother's money. So he's trying to have him committed for being crazy. And they take him to a clinic that agrees to sign the papers and commit him because he thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. But the doctor that has to sign off on it says, I'm not signing off on somebody being crazy if I haven't had them as a patient. So I need to examine him and interview him and talk to him and see, you know, what he's all about. Well, her name happens to be Watson. So she's Dr. Watson. And the rest of the movie is them traveling around and him getting into trouble being Sherlock Holmes and her chasing him, you know, chasing around with him. And eventually she falls in love with him and, you know, the movie ends. And, you know, it's kind of funny because most of the people that know him don't want her to cure him. They say, we like him the way he is. But anyway, it's a George C. Scott movie, and that's all that needs to be said for me. Oh, Scorpion. Copacetic was the right correct spelling, huh? Call it Corpus Crispy. Krispy Kremes. Tim says he's back playing Farm Sim 22, No Man's Land. He's not crazy, he's committed. That's right. All right, what's that guy doing? Clean it up, buddy. Clean it up. I got work to do. Yeah, see, I'm not going to clean that up. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave that plowed under. I just want to get the majority of the grass off so that I can get to work on these fields. I need to plow them together and get them worked up. And I want to plant some corn because I've got my corn dryer up. So all right, let's get the vacuum cleaner back to work. Got another field over here. Yeah. All right, where's the plow? What's he doing? He's got some cleanup to do. Get him started. This field right here, the corner goes right into that hedge, and it's very, very difficult to get it cleaned up. I might have to just round off that. I don't know what to do. It's a pain in the ass, so I might just round it up so it's not a problem. We don't like problems on this farm. Tim did some silage bales. Sweet. Are you plowing or plowing? Tim's an American. He probably doesn't plow. I might have to get rid of that or figure out how to turn the sound off. That's horrible. Oh, shoot. I should have been plowing that. Now I got to go back down to that end of the field. Uh-oh. I'm get myself stuck in a corner. Turn, baby, turn. Turn, baby. plow or plew? That is the question. Oh, Klaus, I knew you well. I need to get some lip balm. My lips are cracking. I've got something here somewhere. Yeah, I got a little container of root beer. I thought I had a cinnamon one somewhere. Probably do. I get these from the dentist. Whenever I go to the dentist, they've got these out on the table and you pick them up. Lip balm. Why you get lip balm from a dentist, I don't know. They just have them with their name on them for advertisement.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Tim. Lip balm that fix the cracks. Well, they should have some butt balm then too. Maybe they do. They should call it plumber's bond or something. All right, let's get this out of here. I gotta go check on the other feller. What's he doing? He's still working. Did he jump fields again? He did. Yep, he didn't finish that end. He just jumped the field. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not planning on doing it all anyway. Looks like I missed a spot in that field. Let's go clean it up while we're here. Baja Blast. Butt bomb happens after a bean burrito. Get one of those bean burritos from Taco Bell. Run for the border. All righty then. They're folded up again. I can't get through the hedges. Dashing through the hedges in a one-horse open sleigh. Tim's getting attacked by a tree. And he's going to be right back. He's got to tap a keg, I guess. That's secret language for something. I'm not a brewer, so I don't know. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, cutting up the hay. Hey, 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 hey. All right, let's see if I can hire a worker and let this guy go and clean this up. And that's easier for me. Andy has to sneak past his wife to move the keg. Something like that. Something like that. All right. What was I doing? I can't remember. I can't remember. Do 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 do. I haven't listened to any Christmas music this year. Not at all, not at all. All right, I gotta go check on that. Tractor time. Pick up some of this grass here. No, I was buying a mouse mat. This is one was knackered. Buying a mouse mat. Use a mouse mat? Sometimes I don't even use one. The hell does knackered mean? Shit upon? Whoa. Looks like the mower got trapped over there. He's stuck in the trees. If I can get him out of there. I think I'm going to call it quits on that. I'll be working on that all day if I don't. All day, all night, Marianne. Cheers, Andy. It's coup time. I can't tell if it mowed. I don't think it mowed to those trees. I think it was trying to turn around and got caught in there. I don't think there's anything to pick up in there. All right, we're almost getting to the nitty gritty in creating this field. It's a coo. Scorpion, what does a coo sound like? Moo. Sounds like a sick cow. What you been eating, Taco Bell? All right, I think that's all the grass I'm gonna get for now. To hell with it. I'm gonna have to plant grass if I want it. Oh shoot, I parked that damn trailer. I can't even drive through my driveway. I'm still thinking about taking some of these buildings out. I don't know if I'm gonna use them. I don't like the way they're placed. I'm gonna have to clean this farm up for sure. Make some changes. Changes in the way its business is done. All right, I gotta plant a bunch of stuff. I don't have anything in the bins. So we got a lot of farming to do. Stop. When you turn the engine off, your brakes go. No brakes. All right, clean this field up and we'll go make some fields. Somehow, somewhere over the rainbow. Pretty quiet today. We're gonna get any strangers in today? Strangers in paradise. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Yeah, watching that movie kind of makes me want to watch Patton again. I haven't seen Patton in ages. Hey, I missed a corner over there. Darn it. I gotta go back over there now. Hey, it's Scratch. Everybody loves Scratch. I would have named him Itch, but I guess Scratch is what you do to him. Itch is what he does to you. It makes me itch. All right, we're going to go once around the block here. I don't really need the GPS, I guess. Turn that off. So that could be a different meaning, couldn't it? Wasn't the devil called Old Scratch? I think he was. I think it's another name for the devil. Beelzebub and Satan. The devil made me do it. That devil. Raphael, the devil. In the game, the devil's name is Raphael. That particular devil, not really the devil. In the game, it's a. I think it's a form of demon. There's a name for it. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, people don't call them devils. They call them, or they don't call them demons. They call them devils because they look like devils. You're devilishly handsome. What the hell does that mean? Hell being the appropriate word, I guess. That you're devilishly handsome. What kind of handsome is that? You're just vile and evil, so you're devilishly handsome. Okay, now we got an all around. We gotta add these together. So it means we have to change our plow to create field, which I will do now. And as soon as I get this lined up where I want it to start. Guess I can start it right here. So I think it's Y. I hit the Y button, drop it, and move. Nope, that didn't do it. Was it not Y? Oh, it's because my keyboard. Never mind. My keyboard's changed to the other computer. Let me flip it back. Okay, and then we'll hit Y, drop it, and there we go. Okay, now we're making a field. So we'll plow these together in one big field and work with that. This is the fun of farming. Get it? Oh, I missed a stump. I got a stump to get there. I've been stumped. All right, let's see if we can get this thing kind of lined up here on the edge. On the edge. We're right on the edge. Close enough for government work. Let's go do the other side. Got a little corner here we can get. Look, I got more stumps in the ground there I missed. Huh. Uh-oh. It ain't working. What happened? Why did it stop working? Did I accidentally hit the Y key? It's not working now. What? Let me try this again. I don't remember hitting the Y key. I must have accidentally done it. It wasn't done on purpose. All right, I'm gonna have to get creative here. So let's get this cleaned up right here. There's another stump, or that's the same one. Did I count that one already? All right, I'm gonna start right about where that hedge turns. If I can get it lined up right here. Right about here. I'm gonna bring it in to right here. And just bring it in like that. Close enough for government work. Did that finish this up? Did that get it? Are all three tied together now? I think so. All right. Now what do I do? Let's check the GPS again. Turn that on. Oh, it's going that away. Okay. What happens if I flip it? Where does it go? It goes that way. Let's see. What happens if I... Let me see. What happens if I just kind of line that up, turn the GPS off, excuse me, and just hire a worker? Is he going to go straight? We got to get the mower off the ground or it's going to get plowed under. The old crone. Let's move the old crone. I have a flour mill, but I don't know what makes the most flour between wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum. I wouldn't be surprised if they all didn't produce the same amount. You'd have to go in and look to see what the settings are and see if they're different. They may be or they may not be. If it's a lazy mod author, they would just make them all the same. I'd have to look at the mod. As far as I know, there wouldn't be any reason to make one more productive than the other, but that doesn't mean they're not. Why don't you try it out, Tim? Let us know. Fun with coworkers. That sounds Is that legal? Is that fraternizing with coworkers? Why is that so dirty? Did we not ever wash that? Wash it up. Keep your equipment clean. I need to go in and check. Whoa, cheese. Cheese and crackers. I need to go in and see if... ow. Hit my head on that one. If these bales that I had wrapped, if they're fermented yet. Let's see. I don't think I can tell from here. I'd have to pull them out. Okay, there's two of them. I'll just pull two of them out. And see. Silage. How do you tell? How would you tell? I can't tell. Does it say if they're silage? It says they're silage. That one says silage 600. Okay. Square bale, silage. Okay, the rest of them say silage too. So they have been thoroughly fermented, I guess. I can't pick them up because I don't have super strength on. We'll leave them in storage for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'd have to have some way of breaking the bale open to mess around with them. I don't know if I want to do that. It tells you how many barleys it takes to make a thing of flour, doesn't it? Are you talking to Tim? You must be talking to Tim. Right. Watergrass water diesel. Grass ready to harvest. No, that's not it. That's the same thing as the other thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. You know what? I need to put in a whatcha-dinger. I wonder if I can put in one of those whatcha-dingers that tell me what's in the thingamabobberdoodle. What's that one? That one is 20 lines. That one is 52 lines, 26 lines. Let's try this one. Where should I put it? Wonder if I could just put it right here, I suppose. Flop it around. Drop it right here. Okay, it just says there's diesel, water, and grass in it. That's all. That's all it says. So, did I not turn it on to do something with the grass? Must not have. So, what was I going to do with the grass? I don't know. We'll make silage. We can make silage. What can we do with grass? Where's the outgoing products? Okay. Straw, herbicide, lime, road, water, slurry, mineral feed, silage additive, cut sugar beets, diesel, hay. I don't know why I need hay. I can make hay out of it. There's the silage. Okay, so there's the silage. Silage. Production. Corn dryer. Old mill. Old mill. The old mill. This is not part of this thing here. Okay, we can make silage out of grass. We can make silage out of hay. And we can make silage out of chaff. I'm planning on putting corn in next. I'm going to put corn in next, and use the chaff to make. Well, I'm gonna put corn in, and I'm gonna chaff half of it and cut half of it to do dried corn or something like that. See, with this silage, I can get methane along with the silage, so that's kind of cool. But should I do it? What else am I gonna do with the grass? Base game flour mill. I try not to use base game stuff. It's crap most of the time. Pardon my French. I gotta go check on stuff. Look, he stopped. When you don't pay attention, they just stop. Oh, I better make sure that I turn that limit to fields. I need to shut that down. I don't want it going off. I didn't even think about that. I don't want it going off on its own making fields. Making bacon. It's bacon.
Oh yeah.
It's a making bacon. Cheers, Andy. Andy redeemed Andy. Is it fair? Or is it even possible that Andy can redeem himself? I don't know. And I was raised Catholic. Well, let's see. Let's grab our blue tractor. Blue moon. Grab our blue tractor and we'll get to seeding. I want to do lots of corn. Well, I was going to do lots of corn, but I don't have any beets or anything. What happened? Did I not do parsnips and stuff? I thought I did. Anybody remember? Because I don't seem to have any. I don't think I did. I think that was my game player that I'm not recording that I did that. Maybe. So I haven't done anything. Let's do some corn. But I'm gonna. Oh shoot! See, these buildings are not where they should be. I need to move these buildings. They're more of a pain in the butt. They're not really big enough to store anything in. Oh, I definitely want to put a soup factory in. So, I don't know how much that's. I've only got $500,000. I'm broke. What the hell? What the Nathan hell? Joe, how you doing? I'm your daddy. I probably could be. I could probably be, depending, I could probably be your granddaddy. Take me to Bosto. Where's Bosto? Sounds like a breakfast cereal. I want my Mapo. I want my Bosto with extra sugar. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm 70 years old. I might be able to be your granddaddy. It all depends. All right, let's do some red beets. I'm gonna do some red beets, and I'm gonna get that soup factory. Make me some red beet soup or something. So Joe, what's up? What's happening where you're at in the world? Takes you to the orca book. Are you studying whales? Orcas are kind of cool. We have orcas around here. I remember every once in a while they'll come in off the ocean into the river and they'll head down the Columbia. They don't go very far. They come in because the seals come in. There's sandbars all over the mouth of the Columbia. And the seals will come in and sit on those sandbars and or all the time. And the killer whales will come in from the ocean into the river looking for those seals. All right, Lori. I'm sure Rob's going to do a good job, so tell him that we said so. You're on a boat named Dorca? Really? Orcas are cute. Oh, orcas, they are, but they're kind of scary too. If you've ever seen them, coming out of the water and catching seals and swallowing them in one gulp, they can be frightening looking. I've seen them come up on the beach where the seal would come up on the off the water onto the beach, and they'll come right out and get them and then wiggle their ways back into the water. The whale. I guess orcas are pretty smart. Yeah, see, I live in the area where they filmed Free Willy, so we've seen orcas. Free Willy. Free Willy! Free Willy! Yeah, they filmed Free Willy here. They filmed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. The Goonies was filmed here. Short Circuit was filmed here. The tail end of a movie called Shattered was filmed here. They did the ending scene from that movie that Patrick Swayze and what's his name? Canal. I can never pronounce his name. Kina or Kune or Reeves. Canal. I can't pronounce his name. They filmed the tail end of that movie here. It was Patrick Swayze was a bank robber, and Reeves was something else. I don't know what the hell he was, FBI agent or something. And the end of the movie, they were filming the surf scenes. And they were filming the surf scenes in Hawaii, but there were too many tourists, and they couldn't keep the people out of the film. So they came to Oregon, to our beach here in Seaside, and filmed the beach the surfing scenes here because there are no tourists. Well, there is tourists, but not that time of year. So they had free reign of the beach. They could just clear the beach off. They couldn't clear the beaches off in Hawaii. There are too many damn people. So they filmed the tail end here. Anybody that's familiar with surfing, especially if they're from California people freak out when they come to Oregon. The water is cold in Oregon. It's not like California where you got warm surf and stuff. You see these surfing guys out there in just a swimsuit. You can't do that in Oregon. You got to have a wetsuit or you're going to freeze your ass off. So when they were filming, they would have a half a dozen hot tubs laying on the beach, powered by generators. And when they would finish a scene, they'd come running. The actors would come running to the hot tubs and dive in them just to warm up. So my wife was working and had to deliver an express mail letter to somebody on the set, and that person was at one of the hot tubs where Reeves and Patrick Swayze were in. So my wife got to walk right up to the hot tub and get this guy's signature, and talk to Reeves and Patrick Swayze. She was all excited. Your girlfriend's name is Natalie? You know, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've actually ever known somebody named Natalie. I mean, I've heard the name, but I haven't personally known somebody named Natalie. Interesting. You can tell nowadays, though. I used to have people come in and they would tell me about somebody. I'm expecting something from somebody or whatever, and I would say, "Oh, is that your mom?" "Yeah, how'd you know?" And I said, "Well, judging from your age, I'd guess your mom would be such and such an age, and somebody that age would be named that name. It was a biblical name." Well, they don't name people from the Bible anymore. So I kind of guessed it was an older person. Well, if it was an older person, it was probably, and it was somebody that she was close to, it was probably her mom. So I had a pretty good odds of guessing correctly. And I did. It was her mother. Your niece is Natalia? Braden pulled Rocco's pants and underwear down. What? What are you talking about? In the bathroom? Where are you? Is this happening right in front of you? Where are you? Sounds like somebody's having too much fun. And people will say you can never have too much fun. You can have too much fun because sometimes what people call fun is illegal. And you can certainly have too much of that. And it isn't healthy. You end up getting into a world of hurt. Somebody opened a can of whoop ass on you. She's on my bus. She's cute. So you must be in school or school age. Now, wait a minute. You said somebody did something in the bathroom, but then you see her on the bus. And then you said you were on a boat. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Are you in creative writing class? You're in trouble now, Joe. You got Andy paying attention. Andy's a busy man. He's brewing his beer. If you got him paying attention, you're in trouble. Uh-oh, I got myself into a corner here. Yeah, I got myself painted in a corner. Inside of school? Okay, are you on a phone? Did they let you have your phone in school? course, you don't have to be in a school. On a phone anymore. If you have Wi-Fi, he could be on Wi-Fi. He could have a tablet, a phone, a Kindle. He could have a book reader. Book reader will get anything that'll get Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can threaten my kids. You could threaten Addie. I'll take your phone. Whoops, excuse me. I'll take your phone. It doesn't matter. She'll go over and grab the Kindle. And I'll take your Kindle. It doesn't matter. She'll go over and get on PlayStation or Xbox. Anything that gets Wi-Fi, they got it. They got it covered. They can spread their little propaganda all over the place if they got Wi-Fi. Okay, because I just got off the boat and found a bus. Okay, you found a bus on the boat. Do you live on an island where they bus you to school, but you have to take a boat to get to the bus? You're stuck probably. Could be. Where are you in the world? I used to know a doctor that lived on an island out of Seattle, Whidbey Island, and he actually had a car that was a boat, a little bitty thing, looked like a little Renault, and he would just drive right out into the water and drive across Whidbey Island to his doctor office. And all around Seattle. Your boat's pulled by an orca? Yeah, it's 200 orca power. I'm stuck again. I gotta pull myself together. We got some entertaining people in today. Whoa, get back. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the on button and the drop it like it's hot button. No brains. You go, Andy. Okay, let's see. Did we get that one all seated? Because I'm tired of this field. Is that one seated over there? What do we do? Beets? Hey, we got 100% fertilizer on that. Oh, this one's ready. Okay. We did beets over here. Let's do some parsnips. Let's change it to parsnips. Oh, I already went past it. Corn, parsnips. There we go. We'll do parsnips on this one over here, and then we'll do corn on the one. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll do parsnips over here. You live where Jaws was filmed? Is Bruce still around? The shark's name was Bruce. You get off the bus to go on the boat that's pulled by an orca that's enchanted by Natalie, who is chased by a big shark. Joe, you better be writing this stuff down. It's gold, man. You can write a fantasy story like nobody's business. Oh, and Scorpion, you forgot to mention how cute Natalie is. That's got to be in there somewhere, doesn't it? Oh, Lord. I forgot to shave today. I might just let it grow. Normally, in the wintertime, I have it come in. My beard comes right up to here, and I usually have it come all the way down and fill this in right here. But I didn't this year. Should let it go. I can't remember. Let me see. Now, this was several years ago, so... that's not it. That wasn't it. There I am. No, I had it down on that one too. I pulled it down on that one too. All right, well, during COVID, I let everything go. I had beard clear up to here, clear down to here, and all kind of stuff. I miss having COVID. COVID was a good excuse to stay home, not go out and see people. Now I have to go out and see people. I don't like it. There's another thing in the air. Look up there. There's another thing up there floating in the air. What the hell? This guy's got these all over. Because the other one was over here, wasn't it? I thought there was another one on that side of the field. This is a weird map. You do weird things in Scotland, I guess. Oh, that silly heart. So you meant laugh out loud, Scorpion, not Rudy. That's okay. I'm not always funny. I'm not blessed like some people that all they have to do is show their face and they're funny. That was cruel. The animatronic is somewhere around here. That would be Bruce, or what was left of him. Tim's planting oats and barley to make flour. I'm going to grind his bones to make my bread. Jack the Giant Killer. Fee, fi, fo, fum. If you show up. Nah, come on. I don't believe you. No Tina today. There's a song in there somewhere. No Tina today. The elk have flown away. The orca's on the chase. Natalie's in his sights. Oh. The only Natalie I can think of is Natalie Portman. Let's see. I know there's another Natalie. I just can't remember what it was, who it was. Now I'm going to have to bring my stump remover out here, try to find those stumps again. Now that I've plowed them over, I don't know if I can find them again. Are we done? Are we done with this field? I think so. Wow, I think we're done. Our job is done here. There's a stump. Well, alrighty then. Oh, shoot. Did I need lime? No, I didn't. Okay. Hey! This field's already got 50% fertilizer on it. How'd that happen? Okay, this one's 100%. We'll go with that. Let me kick the speed in here. This one needs lime. Okay. So this one needs lime. That one's okay. This one's okay. We lucked out. These don't need... How do you get out of here? Help, I'm stuck. All right. Let's get this thing put away. We don't need him no more. To check Rudy's pulse. You said your doctor wants to see you again, Rudy, but why? My heart. It's been a year since I've seen him. And... so it's just a checkup. Just find out how things are going. In January 25th, I think. So a month from Christmas. Yeah, I always know when things are going well because they don't want to see me for a year. Same with my eyes. There, for a time, I had to go in and have my eyes checked about every 2 months or every month. And then it was every 3 months, and then it was every 6 months. And then it's the last time I went in, they said, hey, good news, we won't need to see you till next year. So I know things are going pretty good when that happens. So if my doctor says I need to see you in a year, that's a good thing. And I hope he says that again this year. Anybody remember which field it was that needed lime? I think it was the one down there. Maybe. I'll find out. Have you ever watched Jaws? Yeah, I've seen it a time or two. Oh, Leslie's birthday tomorrow, eh? You gonna celebrate the whole weekend? Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right, here we go, loop-de-loo. Mosasaurus. What's Megalodon versus or plus Leviathan? Mosasaurus. I thought it was Godzilla. Gozira! Gozira! Yeah, that was one of those kind of movies that everybody stayed away from the ocean that year. I'll tell you that. They went out to the beach, but they didn't get close to the water. See, that's the thing about Jaws and The Exorcist. Now, I don't know. Oh, I've got more work to do over in that field. I don't know. The Exorcist scares me because I'm, I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. So I'm afraid of evil. I know it exists. And The Exorcist, to me, scared the hell out of me because I know it's real. Same with Jaws. I know there are big-ass sharks that want to eat me out there. And, it's not that they want to eat you. They're not really used to eating humans, but it doesn't matter. They are looking for food, and if they think you're food, by the time they figure out that they don't want to eat you, it's too late. They've ripped you in half. So, do I think that great white sharks are out there hunting humans? No, I don't. They're hunting food. Humans probably taste like shite to them. I don't, as far as I know. They're looking for Charlie Tuna. They're not looking for Joe. What was your last name, Joe? Don't spoil it, Andy. What's Andy spoiling? Your doctor appointment is the day before her birthday. Oh, I got you. I got you. I was 3 when that movie came out. I was still quite old when that movie came out. When was it made? 76? Yeah, I was already out of college by then. '76, '77, Sunset Strip. In '76, I would have been working for the sugar company that year as a lab technician. And the next year after that came out is when I went to work for the bank as a repo man. Yeah, and I was only a repo man for about, I don't know, about 17, 18 months. And then I made loan officer. Uh-oh, I'm not planting. Something happened. Planter got turned off. Now I gotta back up. Yeah, in 76, I quit I was still a lab technician. I quit that job right about that time. And got a job at the bank in 77. Repoed cars for about 6 months until I became the head of the department. And then I still had to repo cars, but not as many, because I had staff that did it. But didn't mean I still didn't go out and do it. What's going on? Why can't I plant here? I'm trying to plant my seed. It won't let me. It won't let me. Time won't let me. There's a song in there somewhere. Well, it wasn't fun then. It was quite scary. I was threatened many times. The scariest part was when I had to go out on the reservation sometimes. And one time, I repossessed a car that belonged to an Indian policeman. And when we opened up the trunk, it was full of ammunition, dynamite, all kinds of shit. Just all kinds of scary stuff. And I was told by one of the Yakima policemen, we had 3 Yakima policemen that worked at the bank in their off hours as armed guards. They call that moonlighting. And I had a couple of them come in and tell me, you need to be careful when you go out on the reservations, because we've heard through the grapevine that they know what your car looks like, and you might be in trouble. So that kind of scared the shit out of me. I had a guy pull a set of nunchucks on me one time and started beating the shit out of my windshield. Lucky for me, he was no Bruce Lee. He didn't really know how to use them. He was hitting himself as much as he was hitting the windshield. It was funny. It really was kind of funny. He got mad at me because I wouldn't open my window. I said, what do you think, I'm stupid? I told him to get out of the way. I said, if you want to talk to me, just follow me, because I'm heading to the bank. I had his car on a tow bar behind me. I was towing his car back to the bank when he saw me. And I don't know whose car he was in, but he passed me in the middle of town. He passed me and then pulled the car sideways in the road so it blocked me, and jumped out of whatever it was he was driving, and had a set of nunchucks and was trying to whoop the ass out of my car. Like I said, he was pounding himself as much as he was pounding me, or not me, but the car. It was funny. You had to be there. I got met several times at the door with a weapon on me. One time, a guy, I tell you, one time scared me too. I repossessed a car down in Mexico, and I wasn't about to go down there and do anything, so I hired a private detective. And the private detective found the car. It was a Jeep. Private detective found the Jeep for me, and when I got there, he said, the local deputy sheriff, there's a couple of sheriffs that want to go with you for your protection. And I said, what's going on? And they said, well, we found out the guy that's driving your Jeep is Mexican mafia, and they're a little concerned for your health and well-being, so they're going to send a couple of deputies with you. And I said, okay. So I asked the deputies, am I really in a lot of danger? And they said, well, we're doing this to be on the safe side. The guy that has the Jeep said it's perfectly fine for you to come and get it. He doesn't have a problem with it. He said he won't cause any trouble. And I said, okay. We got to the door, and this guy comes out, and he's huge. This guy's just huge. And he's got one of the mustaches that comes all the way down like this, like Yosemite Sam. And I swear to God, he doesn't have a shirt on. And across each shoulder, he's got a bandolier of shells, of gun shells, bullets across, and he had a shotgun. And he answered the door, and he saw who it was, and he said, oh, it's in the back. You can go back and get it. And he put the shotgun down, and nothing happened. But I went back into the back, and the Jeep was buried in mud up to its hubs. So I had to hire a tow truck to come in and get it. I couldn't get it out of the mud. So they had to tow it out. It was a mess. The whole thing was a mess. And then I had to drive it back because I flew down there. I had to drive it back. Oh, by the way, it was the Jeep was a piece of crap. It was just tore all to hell. It's no wonder he gave it up. It was just messed up. That was a terrible trip. Awful, awful, awful. We're crustaceans? What? What? I'm no lobster. Joe, what are you talking about? Is love Mr. Bean? What? I missed that one. Yeah, one of these days I'll have to tell you the story about getting that Jeep home. That was an ordeal. It was in the wintertime. Or springtime. I can't remember for sure. All I know is there was snow in the mountains. And I had to drive that Jeep home, and they had torn, most of the top was gone. The top, very, very top was there, but the whole back of it was gone, and the windows were, and those, it was a cloth top Jeep. And so the windows were plastic in it. Except for the windshield, of course. But the canvas top was just tore all to hell. I had to buy about 3 rolls of duct tape and duct tape the hell out of it to keep it even part way, enclosed where it would hold the heat. But the heater didn't work. The defroster didn't work. Windshield wipers didn't work. And I had to drive it over Mount Shasta to get it home. It was so cold. And I had to drive like a couple miles and get out and scrape the windshield. Drive a couple miles, get out and scrape the windshield. I went to a ski store and bought me a ski outfit. And, the thing where only your eyes show, what do they call that? That face mask, ski mask, where only your eyes and your nose sticks out. It was so cold. I had these big mittens on and a ski suit and big padded boots to try to stay warm. And I bought me some liquid antifreeze. I had liquid antifreeze that I would spray and then rub it off real quick, and a scraper. And I went over and hit Mount Shasta, and oh my God, that was the coldest damn drive I'd ever made. All the way from Texas. I was down under Texas. Scorpion probably knows. I think it was Harlingen. Is there a Harlingen, Texas? It was south of there that I had to go down into Mexico. Where did I miss? Or did I just, maybe I just did. I'm lost. Did I clean up? Oh, I guess I did. All right, well, that's planted. Parsnips, rosemary, and Tim. No, that's not Tim. What was it? Thyme? Is thyme and Tim's not the same thing, is it? I have a statue name is adorkable to Jaws. What language is that? Your friend is Quint from Jaws? Right. Robert Shaw? Robert Shaw is dead. He's been dead for years. Balaclava, is that what they call those things? I just always called them a ski mask. There's the grass I was looking for. Okay, I was right. I didn't finish plowing that field. All right, I'm gonna have to get the plow and bring him over here. Balaclava, yeah, we just call them ski masks. Okay, let's grab the... how come I can't see that from here? Oh, there it is. You have to get high enough off the ground, I guess. All right. I think I unhooked the plow, didn't I? Didn't I unhook the plow? Yes, I did, because this is the tractor. This is the tractor that I was using on the plow. Color-coded. Red for red. My washer's done. Alexa just told me. No, you don't know that, because I didn't tell you to know that. You don't know anything that I don't tell you to know. That Alexa. You gotta quit saying her name, because she thinks I'm talking to her. She scares me, I'm telling you. Because I know Amazon's listening to everything I say. And if Amazon's listening to everything I say, it means the FBI's listening to everything I say, too. Well, hey, today's the last live stream of the week, isn't it? This week went by pretty fast. I've been meaning to do more live streams because I wanted to do Red Dead. We got our Christmas trees in Red Dead in our camp now, and I just haven't been able to get to it. I think I'm going to live stream today, and then something comes up around noon, and I don't get around to it. So I guess that's the size of it. I sat down last night because this week, wait a minute, is it this week? Yeah, this is the last week of Baldur's Gate videos that I have available. So the Baldur's Gate video that comes out tomorrow is the last one I've got recorded, which isn't true. Before yesterday, it was the last one I had recorded. So yesterday I sat down and for about 3 or 4 hours and recorded Baldur's Gate videos, and I did get them edited this morning. I edited them, all 3 of them. Now they all have to be rendered, and then after I render them, they have to be compressed, and after I compress them, they need to be sent up to YouTube, and then they need to be compressed again by YouTube. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that this weekend, and I'll have something to go up on Monday. And then I have to do it all over again. And then we'll be in the Christmas. It's going to be Christmas. I haven't listened to any Christmas music yet. Isn't that odd? That's okay. I won't be tired of it because I haven't been listening to it. What do I'm going to do corn in this big field here, I think. So let's switch to corn. All right. Switching to corn. I have a statue named is Adorkable. Why don't you have a statue named Natalie? Oh, Natalie, oh, Natalie. I have a statue named for thee. All right, we're laying down some corn now. I'm gonna make me some tortillas. Corn tortillas are my favorite. Flour are okay for burritos, but I like corn tortillas. I will fix me up corn tortillas and just eat them with butter on them. I'll just pour lots of butter on them. Eat me a corn tortilla. Damn it, nose is itching. Somebody's coming with a hole in their britches. Songs of the humpback whale, la 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 la. Now we don our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. I'm trying to guess what apparel that would be. I'm thinking something that you'd wear to a party. Like maybe an ugly sweatshirt or ugly t-shirt, an ugly sweater, a Christmas sweater. You know that some people do that. They'll dress up in these ugly Christmas sweaters and have parties. Have contests on who has the ugliest sweater. I've seen some damn ugly ones, I'll tell you. Some guy dressed like a Christmas tree with his little pine sticking out. Are you happy to see me? Is that a pine sticking out of your outfit? Oh, around and round we go, planting corn as we go. Has Scorpion left yet? Did I miss his transport or whatever he calls it?
All right.
Cheers, Andy. Commute, that's what he calls it. Has Scorpion started his commute? I wonder if Scorpion's, I'm going to have to ask him if when he's on commute from his office, if he still listens to this to the show while he's traveling. He's driving. I don't envy that. Can you imagine a place as big as Texas? Because he lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's a lot of town there. I mean, you got Dallas, you got Fort Worth, you've got the town he lives in, Arlington, and the freeway's got to be chuck-ass full of people. Can you imagine having to drive to work back and forth in traffic like that? Man, that'd be awful. Doesn't sound like my idea of fun. I know when I used to have to travel, I listened to audiobooks to make the time go by. Music would put me to sleep, so I would listen to audiobooks because with music, it kind of lulls you and you just start getting drowsy. With a book, you get into the story, and so your mind is into the story, and you're paying attention. The other thing, when I was driving truck, we didn't have audiobooks back then, but we still had radio, and so I would listen to talk shows like that. What's his name? Art Bell, Coast to Coast. Art Bell had a show on that was like in the wee hours of the morning, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was Art Bell's Coast to Coast, something like that. And he used to do like stories about, people would call in and tell stories about aliens and werewolves and things that they'd supposedly seen in real life, ghosts that they had seen, things like that. I would listen to talk shows because, again, you're getting into it like you're having a conversation with somebody. I listened a lot to, oh God, what was that guy's name? I can't think of his name. He's gone now too. Oh shoot. Anyway, it was a guy who had a radio talk show, and I listened to him a lot. I used to listen to that woman psychiatrist. What was her name? Dr. Laura. I used to listen to her because it was funny. People that called into her were just stupid. They would call in and say things that you know they're going to get yelled at. Dr. Laura's going to come on them, down on them like a ton of bricks. And you think, why would you talk about that, you stupid woman? You know, I'd be talking back to the radio. So I wasn't getting sleepy. I was getting into the, don't say that. She's going to jump down your ass. You hate Isabella. Who's Isabella? Well. Well. You know, this is kind of weird. There are days when I do my live streams that I'm sitting here looking at my watch. Oh my God, it's only been 5 minutes. Oh God, it's only been 10 minutes. And you're sitting there, is it over yet? Is it over? I have a lot of days like that when I do live streams. Then there's days like today where it seems like I just started and it's 3 o'clock already. Time for me to go. So with that, let me jump out of this noisy tractor. Hey, I jumped right over the heads. How did I do that? Anyway, guess I'm done for the day. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good weekend. It's going to be wet and rainy here where I'm at all weekend, and cold. Not terribly cold, in the 50s. But anyway, in the meantime, until I see you next time, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, be safe and be well and be warm. Ta-ta for now. John Marston was going to spam my channel. Hey, that would have been fun. Anyway, bye guys.